so glad you've decided to join us for our FC Kids Wednesday night experience. My name's Deanna and I have missed you guys so much, which is why I decided to join in on the fun. Have you ever played a game where you had to wear a blindfold? I bet that made it so hard. Pause the video and tell your parents about a time that you had to wear a blindfold and what made that activity so difficult.
Hey kiddos, I have some things here with me today. Can you guess what they are? Yes, they're balloons. Now which one is inflated? This one. I can visibly see that it has air in it because it's big and round, and if I wanted to, it could float around the room. Now, can I see the air that's inside of it? No. And just like that air, can we see Jesus walking around with us? No, we can't. But just like I know that the air is on the inside of this balloon because I can see it through the outside, we know that Jesus is here with us by the way that we see the things around us. Okay, and that leads us to our big idea.
Hey guys, now we're going to talk about our big idea. And our big idea this week is that Jesus helps me and you believe. So say it with me. Jesus helps me believe. One more time. Jesus helps me believe. Jesus helps me believe. One more time. Jesus helps me believe. Great job.
Hey you guys, it's Miss Flo, and I want to share a Bible story with you guys. How many of you know who Jesus is? If you said that Jesus was the Son of God, then you are correct. Jesus was sent here by God to save us because He loved us so much. He was sent here to redeem us. While Jesus was here, Jesus did lots of miracles. Jesus was saving people. Jesus was healing people. He was making the lame to walk, the blind to see. He was doing so many things, turning water into wine, walking on water. Can you believe that? He was incredible, and He had so many people that followed after Him. They just wanted to seek Him, and everything that He did, they just wanted to be around Him. But you know, Jesus also had people that didn't like Him. People that had Him arrested. And they took Jesus and they hung Jesus on a cross. Jesus did this for us, to save us. Jesus died there, and they took Him and they put Him in a tomb. 3 days later, some of the women were going to put oil on Jesus's body. This was a custom that they used to do. And when they got there, that's right, Jesus was not there. The angel told him, He is not here, He is risen. The women were so excited. They ran off to tell the disciples, He's risen, He's risen. You know what? The disciples, they didn't know what to believe, even though Jesus had really spoke this to them and He had told them about this, but they couldn't comprehend it. They couldn't believe it. There was even one, Thomas. He said, unless I touch His hands, unless I feel where they nailed Him, I will not believe it. You guys, this is found in John 20. Let's read about this. It says here, one of the 12 disciples, Thomas, he was in there, and they were in the upper room, and he was sent, said the Lord. But he replied, I won't believe it unless I see the wounds in His hand, unless my fingers touch it. 8 days later, you guys, the disciples were gathered together in a room. Thomas was there with them. The doors were locked, And suddenly before them, it was Jesus. Jesus was standing right there among them. Then he said, Thomas, touch my fingers, touch my hand. Then you will believe. Then you won't have to have faithless and doubt anymore. You will believe. The Lord and my God, Thomas exclaimed. Then Jesus told him, you believe because you have seen. Others will be blessed because they believe without even seeing it. You guys, Jesus revealed himself to those disciples. And sometimes, we can have trouble believing things. And just like Jesus revealed himself to those disciples, you guys, he wants to be with us. He wants us to talk to him when we're having trouble believing. I encourage you to spend time with God this week. He loves you and he wants to speak to you.
Hi guys.
Hey, let's learn what our memory verse is for today. It can be found in Hebrews 12:2. But first, let's learn some motions. Okay, the first one I want to teach you is let us. And for let us, you're going to go from over here, you're going to loop, and then touch your other shoulder, like that. Let us. Next, we're going to fix our eyes on. So you make twos, you point at the sky and look. Fix our eyes on. And for Jesus, we point at the palms of our hands. So each one, we're going to go 1, 2. So Jesus is just like that. The next one is the word the, and it looks just like that. Thumbs up, palm up, like that. The next one is pioneer. And for pioneer, you're going to do a thumbs up on top of your fist. Pioneer.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's for a house.
And you take your hand and you squeeze across your body.
Like a seatbelt.
Yes, just like a seatbelt. Squeeze like that. And then perfector, you're going to do 2 fingers again like that. But this time you kind of do a motion like that at each of your fingers. Like that. All right? Then the last one is faith. For faith, you're going to point at your head and then you're going to come and make 2 circles. So faith.
We're going to do it again?
Yeah, now we're going to put it all together. Ready? Okay, so we're going to let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. Good job, guys.
I'm glad that I got to experience this with all of you, and I hope that you had fun too. So let's not forget our big idea of the day is Jesus helps me believe. So have an amazing day, and don't forget to click on the links below for more games and activities. See you next week.